I wanted you guys to see the camp for the 4th of July and what I've done with it. A little bit for posterity's sake and a little bit for curiosity. So here's the front of the house. Of course, we've got the really awesome flags. Of course, the water purifier's here, and then Vault Boy. Of course, I've got the top. On the top side, I've got the American flag. My turrets are still working because, well, they always work. So our guild insignia here. And as we're walking here, we decided this is where my original vendors were, and so from there we just kind of went forward and just kind of built out accordingly, and it was just kind of so to ease up on the stash space, I kind of closed up the shop for the weekend and said, well, let's just kind of open up the floor and let it be fun. And so I got chairs. These are from the Adam Shop bundle. Holy crap, they're cute. I know I'm going to be keeping a few post 4th of July weekend and a little music station here. And so there's that. I left the stash box here in that park corner at the end because that's just kind of tradition. Ever since I built this house, the stash box has been right there. It's kind of been like a nice, quick, easy access for anybody who's just kind of coming up to the camp just to kick it for a second. Of course, same with the Vault Boy switch. On the inside is the main party room, what I call the indoor lounge. The thing about the lounge when I originally built it, it was kind of simple. I wanted it to be simple and homey, but not too crazy and over the top. I wanted there to be places where people could sit. I wanted there to be it to look very Americana, very much old school Fallout, and yet still kind of, still be aesthetically pleasing. And the big thing for me was not to change the floor plan too much. I did some editing to the floor plan originally. If you've seen my original Fallout House Hunter episodes, you know that a lot of this was kind of different. Like the walls over there weren't completely finished, and so I went to start and finish those. Start, of course, here at the bar. I know, I totally played to win. I totally paid to win, at least in camp stuff, because, man, the stuff that's in the camp is pretty amazing. So I bought the Pickaxe Pilsner and the Opossum Liquors, and of course I got this from the bar set, which I've had for a while, and I think it's just marvelous. Over here, I had a U.S. flag brought over from a fellow member of our guild, and then I bought the lights with the most recent update on Tuesday. I'm in love with those lights. We're going to probably keep those as well afterwards. And, of course, I've got a little, hey, Vault Boy, celebrating the Tricentennial, which has been a minute. I took out the doors for flow. I know a lot of people are going to be moving around in and out tomorrow during the party, or during the day. I have a feeling teams are going to come in here and want to stop and relax, buff up, because they've got some music stations. I got one there and one back outside. And then, if you want to sit down and chill and talk or roleplay, that's roleplay partying, that's fine. The bar is semi-functional. As you can see, I put a stash box here. Just so in case somebody wants to do some trading with me, I can go, hey, meet me at the bar, and we can work it out from there. Out here, I kind of turned the outdoor open space into more seating and chill space. I do have a vending machine open. For spawn pointing for people who want to come to the camp during the 4th of July, but at the same time I also wanted to sell some small essentials. I just wanted to sell some Addictol and some stim packs and some stuff, a lot of stuff that has to do with 4th of July. So I've got some cranberry cobbler, I've got lots of booze, if you're noticing, some ammo for basic needs, and I'm thinking someone bought all my 3308, which is fine, and it's great actually, because too much. And that's pretty much it. The full shop will be reopening more likely on Monday, the 8th, depending on what's going on at work. And the reason being is I'm going to be probably changing the camp again. This time I'm going to probably add more of turn this open space here into more like a conference center. For as you guys know, I'm the leader of a local adventuring guild here I guess we're an adventuring guild. We're an adventuring community, I should say. And you saw our Greek letters up front. I'm going to put some more probably over this door so that way they know who lives here and what kind of house this is. And so, we're opening up. So my house has kind of turned into the open base of operations. Most everybody else's camps are kind of built either really, really small or built to design certain things or not really a full, like, hospitable space. So here, members of our groups and teams can come out and come in and restock because they got plenty of supplies normally and just, recharge before they go back out. The doors, of course, here, again, are open for the 4th of July to make life a little easier. I am in love with these posters. I am still morally debating after the 4th of July what I'm going to do with some of them. Some of them are going to go back upstairs in my house, in my apartment, and some of them I may put outside or leave up on the wall. We'll just kind of see. After the 4th of July, this whole room will go back to being an old school workshop. I just really liked the workshop build. I flipped it for the 4th of July because I knew that I wanted my camp to be an open space for gamers to come hang out and chill. They can bring their teams and, learn more about my crew and what we're doing. The concrete is structured because we're, you got a full house don't mean you can't have concrete. I put an outdoor chair here in case, somebody wants to talk to somebody privately via chat. I know there's going to probably be a whole bunch of PlayStation Network chats all day long, so we'll see how long that goes. Brew station, because duh. And then, of course, I kind of left this space back here because I always this is more like the utility walk-around space. And you're probably asking me, where did the shop go, Venus? Well, it's very simple. The shop actually went upstairs. It went upstairs when I rebuilt this out, and it kind of moved up here. So, of course, we've got our all our traditional workbenches that were already downstairs, and I'm just put them upstairs. This also allowed for a little bit of extra security. As you can see, I've got some turrets up here and some laser turrets. I still got my power generator here, and we put a wall around the conduit, primarily because this is the big conduit. This one connects to pretty much 2/3 of the base. Pretty much connects the whole base together. But at the same time, I had extra walls, and I wanted to change it up and go do a couple other things. It just didn't quite go as planned. So that's that in bag of chips. If you're wondering where my apartment is, I will give you a tip. It isn't really far away. It's actually still right where it is. The only difference is we just, instead of opening it up, closed it up. So, as you can see, I took out the window. I took out the lamps and stuff, and I kind of made this area a little bare space here, just so, literally, even with the bare, just so that way people don't get any ideas and think that they can just jump in my apartment, because, griefers are very much a thing in adventure mode ever since everyone went to back to Battle Royale. So this is kind of my way of securing my apartment without basically making it feel awkward or anything like that. Then I've got the upstairs lights going on. I'm pretty sure. Oops, darn it. I'm gonna open up the craft section really quick. Can you tell I was doing a lot of building lately? Nope, that's the chairs. Lantern, there we go. Guys, why didn't anybody tell me we could put stuff on top of these things if we need additional space? That's amazing, BT dubs, that we can just do that, and now you've got space, and when you, start to craft or modify your stuff, you've got a little natural light there. That's really freaking cool. Y'all should have told us that soon. You're all fired for not talking about that earlier. Of course, Tinker generates its own light, and I put one on the chem station, along with the crate, a small crate here, and of course the big one here. So we have 4 stash boxes all over the camp, available for anybody and their needs. And that's pretty much it. I just wanted you guys to kind of see what the house looks like before it probably gets trashed, because I have a feeling that by the end of 4th of July weekend, I will be a very crazy weekend for everybody involved. And so this is just kind of a way for us to kind of have a little bit of fun and meet new members, and who knows, maybe meet new friends too. So that's it for me tonight, or at least talking about the camp. I will be streaming a little bit on the 4th of July. We have a very fun Battle Royale set up at 6 p.m. No, wait. Yeah, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be having a very cool... We're going to, with the help of our Fight Club master, Mr. Nevin, who's on it, who is also known as Infected Me on Twitch. He is going to be doing... Well, he's going to be doing a Fight Club of my own making, and he might hate me afterwards. We'll see how it goes. We're going to, in true form, do a nuke, drop a nuke in White Springs, and go raid it. Because how else do you celebrate the 4th of July in America in Fallout by not dropping bombs? I'm just saying. So that's the game plan. We hope you guys will stop by. If all else fails, stop by the channel just to watch us in our shenanigans, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a boat ton of them. And until next time, Wastelanders, keep it classy, not trashy.